G'day guys, how are we? So in this video, we're going to be working on the E30. So let's move my WRX out, get some of this crap from outside of the garage because there's a lot of mess here. And then we're going to move the BMW into the middle of the garage. So let's go. I tell you what though, this thing just looks hot from behind. Look at all the camber. Oof. However, I am definitely going to be adding more camber to this. For you guys that are wondering, what the hell are we doing to this car? We're going to pull the interior out of it because this car's got quite a decent amount of rust. So we need to figure out exactly where the rust is in the car. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull all the interior out of this car. Let's move it out of the way. Casey's got the keys. She's going to sit in the car while I push it and probably die. Try not to get it too wet, so let's go. Yep. Alright, so now we've got the BMW in the middle of the garage and ready to be worked on. So what are we doing, mate? Oh, got it hit yawn.
Gutting it.
Gutting it?
Yeah.
Gutting all the interior out of it. So yeah, like I said earlier, pretty much we're just going to gut all the interior out of it and see what rust and whatever else needs repairing and everything underneath of it. And you're also going to try and reupholster it or something, aren't you?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to rip everything out and that's about it and see what's going on. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's pray that there's nothing massively wrong with it and we can go from there. So let's go. So we don't actually have a seat on this side of the car. It does have a seat, it's just sitting in the back shed somewhere. If anyone wants any Recaro seats for an E30, they have the rails and everything. Hit us up on Instagram. We're looking for around about what, the 1,500, 2 grand mark? Yeah. About probably 1,500, 2 grand, somewhere around there. They're extremely comfortable. She just wants to get rid of them because she wants to reupholster some brides, right? I think.
And I can't lift the seat.
Yeah, she can't lift the seat because she's too short to reach the steering wheel and all that sort of stuff. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start ripping this interior out because we're going to rip absolutely everything out of it. Like, I mean, everything. It's going to be completely gutted. So, let's get started. Alright, so I've kind of ran into a little bit of an issue with the carpet. So basically, the carpet is all one continuous thing and there's some lines here and I believe they're coolant lines for the transmission. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just making up crap. All I know is I'm pretty sure they're coolant lines or heater core lines or something like that, where I can't actually pull those lines out if it's anything like my E46. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to cut the carpet where you're not going to be able to see it anyways, so we don't really care. And we're going to cut it and then we can take it out from that. So yes, we are going to cut the carpet for anyone who's wondering because I know quite a lot of people have run into this exact issue. So let's cut the carpet and get this thing out. So let's go. Alright, so we've gone and got all the interior out of the car, as you guys have seen on the time lapse. Only thing we didn't get out is the parcel shelf right at the back, but we're not going to take that out yet because she wants to measure up everything and see exactly how it fits before we take it out. So that's the reason we're not taking that one out. So that part right there is going to stay in there, but other than that, everything is out the car, which is awesome, except for the dash and the steering wheel, obviously. But we don't really see a need to take that out because it's already the colour she wants it. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's no rust throughout the car on the interior, which is awesome. So I personally don't feel the need to take it off because it doesn't actually look like there's any rust, which is wicked. It's not what I expected at all. I expected to find a lot of rust. I honestly was expecting for like borderline holes in it, just because some of the other parts of the car are pretty bad. They're not horrible, but they definitely do need some attention. We are going to do a video pretty soon, like we did with the E46, explaining everything that is wrong with this car. We're just trying to find out everything that's wrong with the car. It actually went really, really well. Went really smooth. Casey worked their magic getting rid of all the parts on the car. She did all the door trims and helped me with the carpet and did the back seats and the front seats. She actually did most of it, to be honest with you, which is good because this is a learning project for Casey. It's her first actual proper project car, which is awesome. So yeah, she's just finding out the hard way that it's going to be extremely expensive. Because yeah, they're not cheap. But anyways, like I said, the car is completely rust free inside, which is a massive win. That is the main part that we're scared about with this car can turn into a relatively cheap build, which hopefully it will be, or it could turn into way over budget, which is what rust would have made it, especially on the interior. So we're very, very grateful it's not on the interior. There is quite a bit in the boot here, but that's something for us to deal with, and we'll be able to do that pretty easily. And in the boot, it doesn't have to be like perfect, where inside it does. So anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you guys next video. See you then.